welcome to
Sestra-Tainment.
I'm Lenora.
And I'm Dee.
And we're coming to you today in regards to
Everything entertainment.
And so, sis, you are up first this week. What you got?
Okay, so I want to start off. I got a couple of cartoons.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like that. All right, so look.
It is, okay.
These are adult cartoons.
Uh-huh.
So, definitely something that a lot of people remember since there's 27 seasons of this show.
Okay.
Southpark.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me tell you about Southpark.
Okay.
So I was scrolling on social media and I see a video that pops up and was like, Southpark is out of control. What they got this going on with their show is going to get canceled. The first episode, let me tell you how it starts off.
Happening?
So on Southpark, you know how you have the little kids and they're all going to school. Kenny always dies.
Yeah,
You kill Kenny.
Yeah. Right.
So Cartman, it starts off like this. Cartman, he's waking up. He stretches. He gets out of the bed. He goes to brush his teeth. He asks Alexa to turn on his favorite radio station. Okay. It's like 90.1. And it's all static. And he was like, what's going on? So he tells his mom, he's like, yo, something's wrong with Alexa because my favorite station isn't on. She was like, your favorite station? He was like, yeah, the one I listen to every morning while I get ready. NPR. This tells you how the whole season will be. So it goes further into that. So now with everything that's happening with the United States, they are playing it out in Southpark and making parodies of it.
Really?
Oh my God. Okay. So, let me see. All right. So then there's one part where it is a angry mob of people.
Okay.
Right. And they're just like, okay, we are mad because the whole town is Southpark. All the parents are mad because they're trying to put Jesus in the school.
Okay.
But they literally have Jesus in the school. So he's like going around. There's a new principal, and the principal, he's like the PC principal, which means like, I can't remember what the new PC means. PC, yeah.
Politically correct?
Yes. No. He changed it because before he was the politically correct principal. Now that they're putting Jesus in the church, it's something else. It's a different kind. It's something else. I can't remember what it was, but it's funny. So now Jesus is standing up there like talking to a whole angry mob of people, and he's like, "Hey guys, look. Okay, look. This guy is crazy, and he just wants me to be in the school. So just let me be in the school, even if y'all don't want me to be in the school. Just let me be here, because I don't know what's going to happen. I've already been crucified. I don't want to go through that again." So it's like, that's what Jesus is saying to all the parents. And all the parents are like, "Oh, we blame this on the man who's in charge." And then they run, and now the whole mob is running, and they go to somebody's house, open the door, and it is the old principal who ended up being in charge of like Southpark or something like that. I can't remember what it was. But when they open up the door, it's him and his husband sitting there with the dog, and they're watching TV. And they're like, wait, if you're here, then what small PENIS blah 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 asterisk it's crazy symbols and everything is running this ship? And then it goes to Donald Trump, and it shows little tiny Donald Trump, and he has a little tiny PENIS.
What in the world?
Then he goes and he's like, "Yeah, baby, I'm trying to get this. Like, yeah, give me gifts. What? Thank you, guitar. Give me that plane. You know." So it's not like anybody pretending like it's his voice. It's like they have like any of the other kids that they would play on Southpark.
Okay.
But then he goes and he snuggles up. He's like, "Come on, baby, I had a great day today." And he snuggled with the devil.
Okay.
And the devil's laying in the bed like, "You don't love me. I don't even know why I'm here. I don't even want to be here. You're forcing me to be here against my will." And the whole funny thing is, who the devil used to date in the previous seasons of Southpark was Saddam Hussein.
Oh my gosh.
So they're trying to say that that Trump is in the bed with the devil, just like Saddam Hussein was in the bed with the devil.
Oh my gosh! Okay.
Now this is just like the first episode.
Yeah.
Oh my God! What is so funny? The second episode, which is so funny, they have Trump who's dressed up in like a white suit, and he has people come to like Mar-a-Lago or something, and then they have a teeny tiny JD Vance. And he's like, "Okay, boss." He sounds like Tattoo.
Oh my God.
He sounds like Tattoo. Okay, boss, you want me to get this? I get this. I get this.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. South Park's being taken off the air. I could already see if they are coming for the money for NPR and PBS, if they're pulling Colbert, that he's trying to pull both Jimmys.
Yeah.
He's trying to pull the Jimmys and the Seths. That he's going to pull South Park off the air because literally
they roasting him.
Oh my God. Like, it's to the point that I'm like, if we were in Saudi Arabia and this was a show, all of you all would be dead.
But my thing is that that's the whole purpose of America and free speech. So just because people are saying things that you don't agree with doesn't mean that you were supposed to.
Oh, no. I get that. Yeah, no, I get
them
that.
off the air. Like, let people have their free speech. What it shows is that if it bothers you that much, then how little, self-esteem do you have?
Yeah, exactly.
That you allow that to bother you. You know what I mean?
Because, I mean, it's like all the rest of the presidents always got bashed on.
Always.
Never had.
Every
that's
nighttime.
But this is the thing.
Every nighttime.
That's part of the
comment.
job.
Right.
It's part of the job.
About you. Yeah.
Nobody's ever going to talk good about you unless they're in your party. But other than that, everybody's going to talk bad about you.
Right.
You were an enemy of everybody. And you're the enemy of the state.
Right. And it didn't matter if a person voted for you or didn't vote for you at night, especially with your nighttime comics. You were fair game for
Absolutely.
everybody.
How many times they talk about Sleepy Joe? Yeah. Joe.
And Obama. And, Clinton.
They'll make,
and,
Bush,
absolutely.
And
it didn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bush
oh my God. Bush got it bad when they had, well, I don't know. Bush and Trump basically had it about the same bad. I feel. Because
I think
they just
gotten it a lot more.
Well, I feel like with
Bush, because of the fact that he was not the smartest president,
yeah.
And it felt
they
like
said it
that
should have
was
been
the
jabbed.
first time that you felt like, how do we have a guy who's not really the smartest?
Yeah.
Then this becomes the guy who's not the smartest, but thinks he's the smartest. A person in the room. So like that's the rub. Is like Bush never really tried to say, "Oh, but I'm brilliant." What are you talking
I think
about?
Bush was just kind of like, my daddy told me I had to work here, so that's why I'm here. I feel like that was Bush. Like my dad got me the job.
Push this,
Yeah, because but Saturday Night Live definitely did go in on every president there ever was. I think they probably went in on like Lyndon Johnson, probably. Who knows?
Definitely Nixon.
Exactly.
Like
I am not a crock. Yeah. So, but yeah, it's part of the thing. They're jokes. You take the jokes, whatever. If you don't like it, then
don't run for office.
Yeah, because there's a whole thing called freedom of speech. But I guess they're going to take that out. Yeah, I'm about to say they're going to take that out. Just they're trying to take other things out. But back to South Park, the episodes are hilarious. They are hilarious because of the fact it's kind of like that cartoon that I talked about before. That was My Cartoon President.
Yeah.
So it was kind of the same way with that because it's just good old-fashioned fun, just making fun of the dumb, idiotic things that people in politics say and do. And it's just that what else is there? Like, it's just funny. You have people who are in politics who say something and then you can see in their face that as it came out, it didn't sound like what they thought it was going to sound like. Right. And now SNL has a whole skit about how
15 minutes.
How you said strategery or whatever,
or potato.
A potato, and you put an E on it because you're Dan Quayle.
Yeah, exactly.
So Ross Perot, they had the big ears on everything. That was even on Mad TV. They had the big ear, big ear dude. So I mean, it's a part of the political thing, but it's just South Park makes it hilarious. And a South Park way where it's like, this makes no sense that you have the actual devil in the bed with a president, but then you get it. I mean, there was one part of an episode where ICE is coming around getting people, and as ICE is coming, they're like, oh yeah, no, he's not here, he died, or they're all gone to heaven. Then it shows clouds, and it shows a whole bunch of ICE trucks driving through the clouds to go to heaven, to go get the angels that have died, the people who have died and now become angels in heaven that are Hispanics, and they were gonna
and deport them.
And deport them. Yeah, that's what I said. Like South Park is like every stupid thing that's ever been said. We're gonna hype it up a million %.
It sounds like it. Wow.
Yeah, but it is funny. Please check it out. It is on Paramount Plus. South Park season 27. I think it's only 3 episodes in, but it is. It's a kicker. It's a kicker.
Like
I like it. I can't wait for. And the bad thing is, I think it comes out every week. So now I gotta wait till next week to see the next.
You're in too early in the season. If you were like 6, 7, 8 episodes
because I when I saw it on social media is when it first came out. So then I watched it, and then I watched it when the second episode came out. So I saw the first episode and the second episode,
and then you gotta wait.
And it was like, so then I waited till this week for the third episode, and man, it's hilarious. It just keeps going. It's such a parody of the United States.
Yeah, it sounds like
and
it. Wow.
I'm here for it.
Okay.
As long as it's just a parody, and I don't want it to be my reality, but
the reality of life.
Yeah, as long as they just keep it where it's super outlandish, and what happens in the United States is not super outlandish. That would be great. That'd be great. But no, that's all I had. South Park, check it out. And sis, what do you have next, madam?
I have something on Paramount Plus as well.
Oh.
And did you know that there was you said nope, that there was a black soap opera that's on now?
Oh yeah, the one that's on. I thought it was CBS.
Yeah,
with the dude from.
Hey, wait, I'm getting into it.
Okay.
Don't.
I thought you knew all about this. It's been out for like months, hasn't it?
I was not aware. Nobody shared it with me.
Get out!
I did not know.
Are you serious? Toby didn't tell you?
No.
Of all
how
people,
would she know? She's not going to be watching a soap opera.
Not a soap opera, but I mean, it's the first black soap opera that's all black cast.
Well, I
don't even think they have a white person sprinkled in there.
They do.
Oh, that one?
They do, yeah.
Is it a woman?
It's a woman who's a real estate agent.
Is she dating one of the guys?
No.
Okay.
I mean, well, not in what I have seen to this point, but I just started. It's the first season, so I don't think I'm too far behind. Okay. But it is called Beyond the Gates on CBS. It is on Paramount Plus as well as, the CBS network itself. It has Tamara Tooney as Anita Dupree, and she is like the matriarch of this family, right? It's a rich black family. You have her husband as the one and only Clifton Davis.
Yes.
From Turn on the Lights,
shine on me.
Turn on the lights from
heaven, Lord. Shine on me.
Okay, sorry.
Shine on me.
Turn on the lights. Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway,
from Amen.
Yeah, from Amen. From Amen. Lee Sherman, Hemsley.
That was the first name I was thinking about. But the dude from Amen.
Yeah, from Amen.
Because I hadn't seen him, and maybe he was on a Grey's Anatomy. And after Amen,
he was on a Grey's Anatomy.
He was on something where I feel like he was sick in something, and he was only there for a clip.
Maybe for like one show or something. I'm trying to look now. He was on That's My Mama back in the day. That's my mama.
That was before I was born.
Well, it was 75. So 74 to 75. But it's called That's My
How
Mama.
do you remember it?
I really don't. I remember the reruns of it or something. Probably.
Okay, I get that.
But anyway, you have Beyond the Gates right now. He was on Amen. He was on I was trying to see if there was anything else that was newer,
recent. Probably not. I don't think so. I feel like he just was popped up on something.
He was on Godfather of Harlem. If you watch
that. Yeah, I did watch that. That's what he was in, because he was the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
There you go. And he was on New Amsterdam, and you said something where somebody was sick. Okay,
but that might have been one. Yeah, but I never watched it. But I remember seeing a clip of him like being in the hospital or something. Yeah, so that's why I was thinking Grey's Anatomy.
The first one I saw him, I was like, wait, I know that face, but who is it? But he looks so much thinner now than he used to.
Oh yeah, because he used to have like a rounder face.
Yeah, rounder face and everything. Yeah. He's just gotten older. So anyway, but yes, so you have the two of them. So he is Vernon Dupree. So you have Anita and Vernon. They're married.
Okay.
They're the matriarch, patriarch of the family. You have their daughter, Danny Dupree, who's played by Carla Cheatham. You have the other daughter, who is Daphne Dupleix, I guess, Plaix. I don't know how you say that.
Yeah, I guess it's Dupleix.
I don't know, but that's her real name. But she's Dr. Nicole Dupree.
Okay.
And then they have children. You have a son. Yeah, you have one that has two daughters. The other one has a son. So anyway, everybody is very well off, very established, doing well. Everybody's getting their degrees, or they're, being an influencer, or, something to that effect. So everybody's doing well. The one lady is Vanessa McBride, I think is her last name, who is Lauren Bugali. So she plays the real estate agent. We talk about that. And then you have they have a white couple in here who plays I don't know what their whole role is, but anyway, so there's a couple in here too.
Okay.
But the other thing is, you have the daughter, who is Danny. Her ex-husband is Timothy Kyle Durrett, playing Bill Hamilton, and he cheats on her.
Ooh.
And ends up getting engaged to, very first episode, getting engaged to Haley Lawson, played by Marquita Goins, who is the wife's daughter's best friend.
The wife's daughter's best friend. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So she got taken into their home because of the
I feel like that happens a lot in just like in movies.
It's like, oh, well, we're going to take you in because of the fact that you've had a rough upbringing. Yeah. And you're super rich. So
and let's bring the girl with daddy issues and the man who likes to look at young girls and put them in the same house.
He ends up cheating with her. And then, Danny is furious. He's like a jerk in general, like one of those people like, oh, I did this nice thing for you out of the kindness of my heart, but you owe me. Like that kind of person, And so she also, I was trying to figure her out because she goes to the country club where they hang out, and she's, trying to fit into this crowd because her husband is, like an attorney or whatever. So I think she's like, all these people need to start liking me like they like Danny. And that's kind of how the whole thing starts, is that you're just sitting there watching a mother and daughter get together to have dinner. And they're like, in breakfast or something, or lunch. And it's like, oh, is Danny joining us? Oh, I don't know. She said that she might come a little bit later. And then Danny runs into the mistress, and then she slaps her across the face. And then it becomes, it's all theatrics.
It has to be.
Always are, right? And so then you have
How is the music? Is it like neo soul music being played, or is it the same orchestra type?
Oh, okay. Type of, to me,
the suspenseful normal orchestra score.
Normal drama of a soap opera, right? Now, for Tamara Tunney, a lot of people probably know her. You know her face. You will 100% know her face. She's been in everything. But she was the forensic pathologist for Law and Order Special Victims Unit. So the one who's doing all the autopsies whenever they would go, and the black lady who was always giving them the information, she was in that. She's been in I Want to Dance with Somebody. She played Sissy Houston. She played in the movie Flight with Denzel Washington. She played in The Devil's Advocate that had, what is that? Al Pacino or whoever in it, So she's been in a lot of different things. So you know her face. I'll just put it that way. When you see her, you'll be like, oh, yeah, I didn't know her name was Tamara Tunney, because it's like, oh, yeah, that woman. But I just don't know her face, or I don't know her name. So anyway, so the storyline really is about this African-American family, and all of the drama that goes along with that. The mom and dad, they've been together forever. They have a love story of being together since the civil rights movement.
Oh, wow.
Where they both got involved, and he was going to be a lawyer and on his way to be a senator, and she was from the hood. And they got together, and now you would not know she's from the hood.
I love because she's very prim and proper.
Oh, MG, yes. Still, she still got some rough and tough.
Oh, yeah. But then she also is just like, it's a time and a place. Yeah. Like, look, I look. What is it? What did that rapper say? He said, what did he say?
I don't know.
I can't remember what it was. I'll forget it.
You'll think about it.
I'll think about it.
But so, because after her daughter slapped the woman inside the country club, she was like, so she goes to her house later, and she's like, "So what was that display?"
Oh,
like,
I remember this.
Oh, go ahead, say it.
Try God, don't try me, because I throw hands. That was the thing. Because that's her. I feel like that's her.
Yeah.
But like, you gonna try me, but I will put you in your place.
Right.
Either with my hand or with my tongue. One of the two.
Yeah. Because she was like, why did you feel you needed to put your hands on her? Like, there's a time and a place for everything.
Yeah, exactly.
You didn't need to have a public display. You know, she's like, I understand. Yeah. But we got to work on this, you know, kind of thing.
But that's a good thing that she's like that. She's like, all right, I understand. I'm understanding of this because I used to be you.
Yeah, probably so. I used to, because the daughter is just ticked to ticktivity. And the thing is like every situation that happens, it's like they're just trying to rub it in my face, which it does feel like it's happening. It's like where they're getting married at is rubbing it in her face. They sent her the glass invitation engraved with all their details of their wedding. Yeah. So she got that. Then it's like, they're buying a house like 5 houses down from yours in the same gated neighborhood that everybody knows, like, this is the Dupree neighborhood. Like, why are you even moving in here? And so even the real estate agent, she had to keep it from, Danny, because she's like, it's my best friend, but I can't really tell her anything because of client privilege.
Yeah, but sis, I still have a job.
Yeah, so then once she turned over that key, she went, girl, let me tell you. Immediately.
She was like, okay. And there you go. Everything is for you.
After she got her money, she told the girl, and she handed her the key. She was like, I don't know why y'all moving into Danny's, Mrs. Dupree property. People are not going to like you. People are not going to accept you. Danny's already made her statement here. Good luck. And then she just basically like walked out, and the girl sitting there like, and she was like, they'll come around. And she was like, okay, you keep thinking that. Like, yeah. Everybody knows you're the mistress. They say, you are the person that all the women here hate because you're the younger person who came into the home and then ended up stealing the husband. Exactly. So why would these women be nice to you?
Why would they be nice to you at all? She's like, they don't want anything to do with you.
Exactly. You are what they hate the most. Yeah. So, they don't
even want to look your way. They're going to look at you and, like, put their nose up to you, like, ugh.
Exactly. So then, so they talked about the mom and dad story. They've been together forever. The father did become a senator. He's now retired. Now his grandson is following in his footsteps of being, like, a congressman or something like that. You have that the mom actually was a singer, but she also has an EGOT. So, for people who aren't aware, it's the Emmy, the Grammy, the Oscar, and the Tony. And that is something that I think it's only like 20 some odd people.
I think it's like 21. Yeah, 21 people
have this EGOT status. And the 2 people that I can think of off the top of my head who have it are Whoopi Goldberg and Jennifer Hudson.
Okay.
Those are the 2 people that I know of off the top of my head. There's one more.
I think John Legend, Rita Moreno.
Yep, Rita Moreno, John Legend, they have it. But it's very, very few people.
I think Cynthia Erivo is right there at it.
Yes, it's a few people. I think Viola Davis is very
Viola
close.
Davis is right there at it.
I think if Viola Davis writes a book.
Oh, then
maybe. Does the voiceover for her own personal
that she can get the
story,
audio,
she could get the Grammy. Probably, because I want to say like an audiobook might be
what does Beyonce have an EGOT?
No. Because she's never gotten an Emmy.
She didn't get one for like Carmen or whatever when she did that?
No, because an Emmy is for TV.
Okay.
Yeah, so Emmy is for TV. Oscar is for a movie. And she's never, I don't even know if she was nominated for an Oscar.
She got something.
She got Grammys, and
she got something for her voiceover on something. I want to say,
but that's probably a Grammy.
I don't know, but But then she also they made a category for her. Also.
Oh, maybe.
I just heard that they made a category for her.
I know for Tony's, that's all about Broadway.
Yeah.
So you have to go on Broadway in order to get that. So I know Beyonce hasn't been on Broadway that I'm aware of. No. But it's not to say that she's not working towards
that's
some
true,
of those types of things. Because a lot of people work towards getting an EGOT. But anyway, so that's it. I mean, it's basically just this story of a well-to-do African-American family. It goes down all the trials and tribulations and things that happen, and Danny finding a new boo.
Okay. But it's not like Days of Our Lives where somebody's going to die and come back to life and all this other treacherous stuff. You know how Days of Our Lives was very outlandish? Like Marlena was possessed by the devil every 5 years. Okay. And then they bring her twin sister in to do stuff, so it's like, I was just wondering if it was like that.
I I don't know if they're far enough along because it's still the first season to really get
bring
into
in all the stuff.
Oh, you've already died and come back in the first season. Like, that's a lot. So it may get to that point. It feels like a typical soap opera, though. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure.
Do you know what time it comes on?
It will happen. I don't know what time it comes on, but it is going to matter because it's going to matter based on where you live too, because everything.
I mean, like as far as like our time, is it daytime? Is it evening?
It's daytime.
It's daytime. Okay,
yeah,
that's what I was meant. Like daytime or
it's
evening.
It's a daytime soap opera, and depending on where you live, like it could be 3 p.m. It could be 2 p.m.
It could be 11 in the morning.
It could be any of the times. But yeah, so that's it. Beyond the Gates. And it is on CBS Daytime and Paramount Plus if you wanted to check it out. So there you go. All right, what you got?
All right, another cartoon.
Okay.
King of the Hill is back.
I didn't know it went anywhere, and I never watched it.
Oh, King of the Hill was on Fox, and then it's like when Mad TV went off, I think King of the Hill went off. I think it went off in like 2009 or something like that.
What? That long ago?
And let me see.
King of the Hill, I feel like, I don't know. I never watched a full episode of King of the Hill, so.
I
didn't know that it was gone. I thought, actually, as we started talking about it, I was thinking American Dad. But yeah, King of the Hill, I know. That's the one with the guy.
Yeah. 2008 was season. Oh shoot! Wait, they have 2 seasons. 14.
That was the last.
Oh yeah. So this is season 14. Is 2025. 2008 was the end. Yeah.
Wow. So that's like over 10, 13 years?
Yes. And that's how they made the show. They did not bring it back where they are where Bobby and Connie and like all the kids, their kids are not kids. They are adults now.
Oh,
so they progressed it. Yes. And I love that they did this.
That's kind of good because then you can have a whole different storyline that you never had
and
before.
That's what it is.
The
Simpsons is always going to be the same age. I mean, they'll have like a thing where, Lisa's president or like, or like Maggie's like a serial killer or something. Yeah. But, yeah.
With a pacifier in her mouth.
Yeah, with a pacifier in her mouth. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so season 14 came out August the 4th. You can catch it on Hulu. This is, I really, really like it. Okay, so basically what's going on is Peggy and Hank went to Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
Because Hank had to help with the propane and propane accessories that were in Saudi Arabia and helping them get everything all situated. So because Mr. Strickland left him in charge, he had to go over there and do that. Peggy went with him. While that happened, then, Bobby's out of school. He's now a chef. Okay. For a restaurant that's his restaurant, and this guy who's like funding it, but it's a guy who's funding it, but it's named after his son because he wants his son to have something, but his son doesn't do anything because his son is so affluent. He's just like, no, I don't work.
I don't have to do anything.
Why do I work? Like, that's what you are for. But yeah, so it's called Rabata Chang, which Chain is the actual name of the son who is supposed to be his business partner. Mm. And Robata is a type of Japanese cuisine type thing.
Who knew?
So it's his own fusion of the German hill country in Texas and the Japanese way of cooking different foods and so anyway, Bobby is not just a regular chef. Bobby is like he's a culinary masterpiece kind of chef. Like where he cooks at is like a big grill inside. It's kind of like, I guess it would be similar to like a Kabuto's or like somewhere where you sit down and you have the hibachi, but not so much hibachi in front of your face, but like you can see me in the kitchen. Okay. And the kitchen area is right here. Like you can sit, like you can sit right here at the table while I have the grill and I'm cooking. Gotcha. Okay. Type that kind of restaurant. Now, Peggy and Hank came back. They're trying to see Bobby. Bobby's super busy because it's like, look, I got this restaurant that I'm gotta do this. And then you have Connie, who is his love interest when he was younger. Okay. You have Connie and her parents. They are a trip, and they actually did change the voice for Mr. Oh my God, what was his name? I don't even know if I can pronounce his last name. Hold on. I can't get it out.
Okay.
I don't know. But anyway, the Asian family that is there, they got rid of the last guy who was doing the voice.
Okay.
And I think he's doing somebody else's voice now. And then they have the comedian Ronnie Lee.
I have no idea who that is.
I mean, I think it's Ronnie Lee. I can't remember his last name.
Okay.
But yeah.
You said it with such confidence, Ronnie Lee.
Yeah, because I was thinking. Then I was thinking, wait, is that Bobby Lee that I'm thinking? I don't know. But he is a comedian. He's always also on the Daily Show. The Asian comedian that's on there. Anyway.
Okay.
So they do have voices for them. They do actually show their relationship and then Connie's relationship with her parents.
Okay.
She's now in a open relationship in college, and like everybody's like, so you just want to whore around without being slut shamed, basically. So and then she's like, that's not what it is. It's just I want to not be cooped up with one person. And then you also have John Redcorn, Dale, and oh my God, what was her name? Nancy, and yeah, and the son. Gosh, I can't remember the son's name. I can't find Joseph.
Okay.
So if you know anything about it, Dale and Nancy are married. Was it Nancy? Yeah, they're married. But it's been a long time since I watched the show.
2008.
Yeah. They're married.
We didn't even have Obama then.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Right, exactly. But so yeah, it was Nancy and Dale, and then he is a conspiracy theorist, and he's in his own world.
Okay.
Nancy lets him do what he wants. You know why? Because Nancy is smashing John Redcorn. And also, Joseph came out looking just like John Redcorn.
Oh, gosh.
But Dale is so in his own world that he doesn't even pay attention that your son is a full Native American, bro.
Oh, wow. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So, yeah. Then you still have Bill Dauterive, who is the same way, always getting into stuff. There's one episode where he goes to the black barbershop.
Okay.
He's like, I'm going to hang out with my friends. And they're like, wait, Dale, you have friends? We are your friends. We stand here in the alley with you and we drink beer. He's like, no, I got a couple of friends we're going to meet. And then Dale follows him. Not Dale. And then Hank follows him and he goes into a black barbershop. And he was like, oh, okay, so he does have friends. Maybe I misjudged him. Like maybe he's gotten his confidence together. And then Hank goes in there and comes to find out that Bill has told everybody that he's married to Peggy, and he made a whole life up about it. And Hank's like, so you just told everybody that you married to my wife?
Oh, wow.
And you photoshopped her face on like Cindy Crawford's body?
Oh, my God.
Like, what have you been telling her? And then that whole episode is actually kind of funny. But yeah, I like it because it's all the same people that just came back, but now they're all
everybody's older and has other types of lives.
Yes, so now it's not just about propane and propane accessories and Dale with his terminating.
So much you can write about propane and propane accessories.
Oh yeah, well that's all they do.
Yeah, I know.
But Dale with his terminating and his terminating company, as well as with his conspiracy theories. Then you have Boomhauer, who's just, you can never understand what he's saying, but he's just Boomhauer. Dang old. I don't want to say that. Yeah. And yeah, it's the old crew, but everybody. So now you're going down the whole, what's going on with Connie's life? What's going on with Bobby's life? Like, how are they going to get back in each other's lives? Now you see Bobby is actually dating. He's actually going on dates, and him and Joseph live together. So now it's, I don't know, you just see them as adults, and then you kind of tend to appreciate it because now the show is growing up with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why I like it. That's why I like it.
Did they age exactly in alignment with?
I don't even know how. I think they were just starting to hit puberty, so they might have been like 12 years old. Now they're 21.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's like 11, 12, 21. So yeah. So yeah, no, that's not aligned with it at all.
Okay, got it. Okay.
But yeah, but I do like it. If you want to check it out, see how it is. It is season 14 on Hulu, Disney, and Adult Swim. And season 14, when I looked at it, I only saw like 4 episodes of it, but there is 10 episodes.
Oh, okay. There you go.
10 episodes. All Check it out. All right, what do you have next?
So I have a show that is on the BritBox.
Okay. The Letter of the Law.
The Letter of the Law. Mary, Joseph, and the wee baby.
In it.
In it. Yep, exactly. That's what they always say in Britain. So, so I am watching or have watched a show called Payback.
The Big Payback.
I know, right? So it is, like I said, on BritBox. And basically it starts out as this husband and wife. They have 2 kids. And they have a nanny, and the wife is kind of spying on the nanny all the time. Like, is she taking care of the kids the way I would take care of the kids, that kind of thing. And so the husband's like, babe, like, stop. It's fine. Like, they're okay. And she's like, I don't know. I don't know if I trust her, And he's like, just get over yourself. So anyway, he is an accountant and he runs an accounting firm, and she actually works with him because of the fact that it's like, I don't know, let's say his name is Jared. So it's Jared and Associates, right? Mm-hmm. So anyway, she's the associate. So there's not associates. Okay. There's an associate. Okay. And so he is like, all right, babe, I'm going to go for a run. I'll check you out later. The nanny goes out with the kids to go, for a walk. And then she is like, she actually doesn't say anything to anybody because she just decides, I'm just going to follow the nanny and just make sure that she's like doing what I'm expecting her to do. So she's like really micromanaging the
So she's a helicopter mom over the nanny.
Over the nanny, ensuring that because like when she was giving the kids a snack or something, she's like, it's just after breakfast. Like, how are you going to do blah, 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 blah. And he's like, calm down. It's not.
It's not like the kids we don't have enough food for the kids.
Right, exactly.
Like, we're good.
So they're good.
We have a nanny. We're fine.
Exactly. So anyway, so the wife goes, she's following the nanny. She's like seeing the nanny take the kids to the park, holding their hands, watching both sides of the street, making sure that they don't get hit by a car. Like, she's doing everything right. Okay. So she figures like, what is wrong with me? Okay, I'm crazy. Let me just turn around and head back, right? So in the process, the husband, he gets a text message that says, on the way. So you're like,
who's on the way?
So then he sits and you see him contemplating and he's trying to figure things out. This is before he leaves the house. So the nanny and the wife leave first, then he's getting ready to leave. And anyway, so he just says, okay. And then he takes off and goes somewhere. Next thing you know, you see him in a store. So he's in a store, he's buying something. He keeps looking at his phone because the last thing he sees is this person saying, okay. And like him saying, okay to this person. But you don't see a response. Okay. As he's coming out of the store, this homeless man is like, hey, do you happen to have any change? And when he turns around and starts talking to him, some young thugs look up and they are like,
give me your money, bro.
Roughing him up and stuff. And one of them calls him by his name, Jared. And then they proceed to beat him down.
Oh, wow, okay.
So then the homeless guy's like, hey, whatever. And then his wife, interestingly enough, is on the same street. So she's seeing him getting beaten up because the nanny was one direction with the kids and she's going in the other direction. She like turned around because she talked herself out of following the nanny. So she starts running and she's like, stop, get off of him. Like, that's my husband. Leave him alone. The kids start taking off running. And by the time she gets to him, he's been stabbed.
Oh, so because they don't have guns over there.
Yeah, so she ends up, right.
I'm thinking it's America. It's like, they only stabbed them? Oh, wait, that's right. It's guns, it's right. The UK.
Yeah, so they end up, she ends up, screaming to people to call 911, stuff like that. So people call, he passes away. He doesn't make it. And so she's just sitting there like devastated. Yeah. And so what ends up happening is that all of a sudden, she's like realizing things aren't adding up for an accountant. Okay. So she's just like, wait, what? Like, people are calling and they're like, oh, well, at least your home is taken care of and it's paid off. And she's like, our home's paid off? Like, when did our home get paid off? I didn't know that happened. Okay. And then all of a sudden, she's going around looking for something in the wine cellar and stumbles upon this weird, like, area that has a burner phone in it. She's like, what in the world?
Brother's into something weird, isn't it?
And so then she's like, okay. So then she picks up the burner phone, she cuts it on, and then she like calls the number that's been only called in there, and she hangs up because she's like, somebody answers and she's like, she hangs up.
So somebody does answer? Okay.
So then it cuts to like an FBI person. You know how you ever seen those cones that they have, like they're trying to listen into somebody's phone, but they're really far away and they have that plastic looking cone thing and something at their ear.
It's like those things that they have on the side of football fields, so you can hear all the top players talk
and all that stuff. So anyway, that kind of thing is going on, and you hear this man, and he's talking to his nephew, and the nephew is like, "Yeah, Jared died this morning," you know, whatever, and you can hear parts and bits of the conversation,
but not all of it.
But they can't hear all of it, so they show you the perspective of what this FBI, CIA, whatever the equivalent is in Britain.
MI6, I don't know.
And then MX6 something.
It's MI6.
MI something, yeah. And then they actually show us what the conversation was that was taking place in the room. So for us, we hear that he's like, yeah, Jared, you know, passed away this morning. And then the uncle is like, wait, our accountant Jared, the Jared who I gave $2 million to actually do XYZ and close this deal. No wonder the person called me today wondering why the deal didn't close. And they thinking that I scammed them. Yeah. But I didn't.
Because Jared
died. And he was like, basically what you get is that Jared had said, look, I'm going to be the go-between between you and this thing. So that way you don't get in trouble. If anything goes wrong, nobody even knows you were involved. Because I'm taking your money. I'm going through some kind of bank account or whatever. And then we're getting the money over here. You're getting this property. It's out in some weird bodunk place that everybody is like, why would you want a piece of property in that spot, which is like on some windy hill that just is nothing but like it's an island with basically nothing, like barely any cars. Like they had a helicopter into it.
Because you want your own island. You don't have to worry about people.
And he told his wife that too. He was like, yeah, because we're going to live there one day. She was like, I'm not leaving this house. What do you mean we're going to move to the like some little island with nothing around? They have to take a helicopter there and back. And then, oh, by the way, it's windy as all get out.
Yeah, I forgot the eggs. Now I got to get on the helicopter and go back to the store.
So anyway, but then come to find out that wasn't true. It was a whole other plan that the guy had, you know, all this stuff. So anyway, so he's kind of ticked because he's like, well, I mean, I'm sorry about Jared and everything, but where's my $2 million? Like, I don't know where it's at. So then in the process of that, they start looking at all the books and they're figuring everything out and come to find out.
They're looking at Jared's books or their books?
Their books that Jared worked on. And it come to find out $28 million is missing.
Oh, no wonder the house is paid off.
No, that's not even that. It's all these different layers. So anyway, so then he's like, wait, so he stole $28 million from me. And, oh, by the way, I still don't know where the $2 million is. Yeah. Well, it was Jared and Associates. Where's the associate?
And the associate
is his wife. So then they proceed to reach out to the wife and say, hey, they don't even do it in a way of picking up a phone and calling. What they do in the way that they do on British television is they end up having it where she's leaving the bank, right? So, you know, they seized her assets or something. I don't know. Something happened where she had to go to the bank. So as she's leaving the bank, these two guys on a moped steal her purse.
Okay.
So they steal her purse. This guy happens to come up and, let me help you. Let's go inside this pub and sit down and relax. And all of this was staged.
Of course, yeah.
So then they go and sit down and he's like acting like he's caring and everything. And then she was like, yeah, you know, it's just, I can't believe all this stuff is happening. My husband just died. This happened, that happened. She's like, oh, Jared? And she was like, well, yeah,
how do you know my husband?
My husband's name. And he was like, oh, I knew Jared. Yeah, whatever. And then she's thinking like, wait a minute, is this all? And then the guy who was the uncle comes in with her purse and just plops it down on the table. And it's like, look, I just want to know where my $2 million is. Yeah. And she's like, what are you talking about? Because everything that Jared did, he did not share with her.
Yeah.
They don't believe that he did not share it with her. But Jared you come to find out or assume that he was just trying to protect her, but he was into some stuff.
Oh, I believe that.
And so based on that, she gets ticked and she grabs her purse and she leaves. And they're like, well, you got to work for us now because you got to work off his debt.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, because I'll be like, look, I'll just let you work off the $2 million, not the 28 that he took.
Well, then they have to figure that out too, because then it becomes, we're going to need you to do forensic accounting on the books to figure out where did he move these incremental amounts of money.
Oh, yeah.
Because what he was basically kind of doing was, if I'm moving $4 million for you over here, I'm just taking $200,000 and putting it over here.
Okay.
If I'm doing, so you don't pay attention to the $200,000.
Yeah, that's gone because you see that. $4 million is over there.
Is what the big number is that you care about. You're not paying attention to the two, but you do 200,000.
Every time, because they're trying to launder money.
Right,
yeah.
exactly.
And all these shell corporations and everything that they're probably putting their money into, and then now.
Mm-hmm. And this guy is a scary guy.
Oh, really? Okay.
He's a rich and scary guy.
Who is the guy? What actor is it? Do we know this actor?
I don't know any of these actors. That's why I probably didn't go through the cast but
I just didn't know if it was like somebody that we might have seen or something before.
You may have seen him in something.
He wasn't on the Mobland, was he? Okay.
Now his name is Peter Mullen.
Peter Mullen.
Mullan. And so he played Cal Morris. And so I feel like maybe I saw his face on something once before, but I don't know for sure. And he's Scottish. I was like, I couldn't put my finger on what accent he had. He was, everything. Ozark. He was in Ozark. I don't know what he played in Ozark.
Oh, was he the guy that was at the house that ended up giving the kid the gun?
Oh, sorry. Hold on. I was just showing her a picture of
him. I know, I saw a picture of him, yeah. But it was he was the guy. So you remember in Ozark when they go to
the last season.
It's not in the last season.
Oh, okay.
Remember when the whatchamacallit son got a gun?
Yeah. Oh, the one who was
the old man who was in the house.
Was he the old man who was in the house?
Yeah, I think that's who he was.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I do remember him then from that. So anyway, so that's that kind of situation. So he's a scary guy. So the whole season then becomes, because it's called the payback. Mm-hmm. So then it becomes, who's getting the payback? Is it that the guy who had his money stolen is getting the payback from the wife who didn't even know all this stuff was going on? Is it that the wife is getting the payback because she feels as though they have something to do with her husband's death? And then, by the way, they have the whole cop angle of it all. And there's a agent who is listening in on everything. Mm-hmm. So like this guy, nobody really even knows who he is. Like the whole show goes, and Carl Morris doesn't know anything about this guy, and she doesn't know anything about this guy, but he is somebody who's listening to everything that's happening in their personal house.
So that means that there's something bigger that's going on.
So he has a bug basically in her house, so he can hear her conversations with her kids, her conversation with the nanny, like anything that's going on there, and can try to pick up on. But he's an FBI person or whatever that thing is, MI6 or whatever. He's one of those people, and he will occasionally pick up on something and try to tell his superiors, like, hey, when you're pulling her in, ask about this, and they're like, nah, we're not going to focus. That's not our big focus. We're trying to get.
And the whole time it's like, I'm here listening to these people talk all day. Maybe you should listen to me.
Exactly.
Because I know that if they're speaking in code, I've already deciphered the code.
Right. Exactly. And then the other thing is, you have where, it's just a lot of layers. So you have the police, or whoever the person is, but the investigator's layer. Mm-hmm. You have this guy who's listening to everything's layer. Mm-hmm. You have Carl's layer. You have his nephew's layer, because he's doing his own thing separate from all of this. You have the wife's layer. And so it's just a lot of parts, but it all comes together so good. And
how many episodes is it? 4? 6.
6 or 8, I think.
What? 8? I didn't know they went up that high. I thought it was just like,
if it did that many.
I remember Luther was like season 6. 3
episode
episodes.
4. Yeah, exactly. They had on this 6. Yeah,
6.
It was
okay.
6. Yeah. It was 6. Yeah. So, because but the good part about it is they can tie everything up with a nice little bow in a short amount of time versus needing a whole lot of time. But at the same time, you're like, but it was so good. I want more. So, but yeah, it was really, really, I personally really enjoyed it. And it had so many different layers. And then you had you had 2 different sides, because you had one, you know how you watch stuff and you like have the local cops and then you have the big guys that come in from the government or whatever. Yeah. So it had those layers too. Okay. So one of them had like this black female investigator who was going down a certain path, and then this other guy was kind of coming in trying to impose on her. And, we have to do ours because we're going for the bigger fish. And they're like, but we're just trying to figure out who killed the husband. Yeah. So he's like, no, we're trying to figure out who's stealing all this money and how we can get this top dog for all the things he's doing from a perspective of laundering money. Mm-hmm. So yes, somebody died, but don't focus on that and don't look at the wife for that because we might need the wife to do something for something else. You know, so
that's a lot of back and forth.
It's a lot.
No working together. That's stupid. But I get that.
A lot of storylines. So I personally enjoyed it. It's called Payback. It's on BritBox. And I don't know. I think you would like it. And it's not a long watch, obviously, because it's just a few
it's only 6 episodes.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, what you got last?
So for my last one, I have the new season of Wednesday. Just came out. Yeah. So Wednesday, still solving crimes.
Okay.
Still solving crimes. So the last time there was something that was going around and attacking people and biting them and stuff like that. Yeah.
Kind of thing
so then she figured out who that was.
Yep, I remember.
All right, so now this season it starts off with there's a serial killer who's been scalping women or whatever.
Scalping?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
But what he would do is he would use the women's hair and make dolls of the women. Ugh. Yeah, he was a creeper. And so this is literally the first. This is the what you see before it actually comes into the intro of the show.
Okay.
So she goes, she finds him because she has that. She has that psychic ability. Mm-hmm. So she goes up to the dude. She finds him. She touches some stuff. She ends up finding out where he is. She goes to him. She goes to tase him.
You get to see who the person is?
Yeah. Haley Joel Osment. That's what it is. Yeah, same to this.
But wait. So you're telling us because it's in the first episode? Is that what you're saying?
This is within the first 2 minutes.
2 minutes before see the
credits
even roll to do the music of the Addams Family or Wednesday's music or whatever. Yeah. Okay, I got you.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. This is what she did over the summer.
Okay, got you.
Because she's out of school now.
Yeah.
So now it's her summer break. So for her summer break, they're like, "Oh, what'd you do?" She's like, "I scalped a serial killer." Because
she scalped him.
How she ended up scalping him was when she had a taser. So when she went to go tase him, because she was like, "I'm gonna do to you what you did to all the women." Then he grabbed her hand to push her off, and when he did, she had that vision and she could see different things. But usually she would be able to her eyes would do something weird, but she has black coming out of her eyes, and now she's trying to figure out why that's happening. But she also does go inside, gets tied up, and Thing helps her escape, and she scalps the little Haley Joel Osment dude, and then the intro comes in, and then it's nothing about that.
And Haley Joel Osment is the boy who played in Sixth Sense, right? Yeah. I mean, Neil Mann, but I'm just saying to make sure.
Exactly. Yeah, he was also in the new Happy Gilmore 2.
Never watched it.
Okay.
Did you talk about that?
Did I? I can't remember.
I don't think you did.
If I didn't, then I will next week. Then. Yeah. So now it's going into her going back to school. Pugsley is going back to school with her. Pugsley is super nervous. He's like, "What if nobody likes me?" And then his parents are like, "Isn't that what you want? You don't want people to like you because we like the opposite of everything." But Pugsley does have kind of a soft heart. He's like a Sour Patch Kid. He'll execute you and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hurt you?"
Yeah.
That's Pugsley. So as they're going into the school on their first day, Steve Buscemi, yes, he actually is the new president because Brienne of Tarth. Brienne of Tarth. Was not president, but she was the dean. The dean. Yeah. Yes, she's gone. So now we have Steve Buscemi, who is the new dean, and there's something off with him. But there was also something off with him. I know, I love it. But no, something's off with him. Just from seeing him, he's super happy and everything. But I'm like, but you're in an area, you're in a place where...
Yeah, why are you here?
You're
such a good, happy-go-lucky person.
You look like a normal human being.
Right.
You're acting like a normal human being. So anyway, so he ends up... asking Morticia, hey, you know what? We got a school board person opening. Would you like to do it? Because they killed Christina Ricci, or they locked Christina Ricci up last year. So it was like, hey, we got a board spot open. Do you want it? And like, let me show you if this is something that you would like to do. You can set up this and set up that and do cotillions and set blah, 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 blah. And they're like, let me show you where you'll be staying. So, and then they take her to the house. Well, they take the whole family to the house so she can see, okay, if you're part of the board, this is where you'll be living because you have to live on campus. Because now you're helping orchestrate different things that are happening around campus. School, so it's like she has to make up her mind if she wants to do it or not.
And leave Gomez?
Well, I don't know if Gomez was going to come with her or not, or stay with her or not. They didn't say all of that, but she did say, I have to, like, when he was like, okay, what are you thinking about? She was like, well, I need more thinking about this because I have to think of my family. Yeah. She's like, I have children that are here and I have a husband at home. So
exactly.
Think about this. But so with Wednesday, her storyline is actually her trying to figure out what's going on, why she has the black tears, why her visions are making her have seizures, why some of the visions are not like the other visions were. Now she can touch something and she can see from the point of view of the person, or she can touch something and see from the point of view as you're watching everything that's happening. So it's like different point of views that she can see herself. Also, Pugsley gets into everything. Pugsley is Pugsley. That's all I can say. Pugsley is Pugsley. He definitely is like, he goes, and there was a whole story that they tell all the new cadets not cadets, but all the new kids at the school. It's like, okay, so this is your first night here. I have to tell you the story because this is part of our orientation thing. And they tell a story about a man who was sick, and he made his own heart out of like a ticking clock or whatever that he could wind up. And I feel like this was like a childhood story or something that I've seen before. And then he had surgery, like he was about to die. He's on his deathbed. He had surgery, they replaced the heart, and now he keeps going. But once his body deteriorated, the heart kept going. And the story was, if you go out into the woods, then at this place, then you'll be able to hear the ticking. Yes. Okay. Now, Pugsley, his thing is like Fester. I think him and Fester have the same power where they can electrocute stuff.
Yes.
So, as they're driving, Pugsley is out the window electrocuting things. But then when he goes at night to go and find this mysterious body that's supposed to be a whole fictitious, like, what is it called? Like a legendary fable or whatever. Yeah. He goes out there, he falls, he shocks something, and now there is a zombie. Oh. So now Pugsley has a zombie.
Okay, he has a zombie.
Pugsley has a zombie.
Like the zombie is just like.
But Pugsley doesn't have any friends. He doesn't know anybody.
But the zombie's cool with him.
Oh yeah. He takes care of the zombie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's like, like I know you're coming at me, but like.
Because the zombie's expecting that everybody's going to be scared of it too, probably, right?
I have no idea. I don't know.
I would think nobody. Well, I don't know. It's a weird school though. So maybe not.
Yeah, but then also like this was a zombie that came out of the ground. So
yeah.
You don't know. I don't know what zombie.
What's the zombie? Yeah. Maybe he was just sleeping.
Yeah. He just woke up and was like, "Yo, I'm trying." Like he might be trying to get to Pugsley, like what's happening, but he can't talk because maybe his tongue deteriorated or something. Yeah. But yeah, so you have that. You have Enid, who is Wednesday's roommate.
Oh yeah.
The one that all the colorful stuff. And she was also a werewolf. And because of what happened at the end of last season where the werewolves and
what was the other thing?
The werewolves, the siren.
Yeah, I remember
the siren. It was one more thing, and I can't remember what the other one was. The Medusa boy, the boy who has the snakes on his head.
Because he has to have the hat.
So it was him. It was him with the Medusa stuff. Enid with her crew of dogs, her pack.
Okay. Yeah.
Helping with the siren, the black girl, the siren, and Wednesday all defeat and try to get
that character.
Tyler last year. Mm-hmm. So now they're like heroes. So now when it comes to Enid is hanging out with all these people from her pack. Okay. She's a celebrity. Like I'm famous. But she was also talking to the boy, I think it's Ajax, who was the Medusa kid.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But now she has been completely not talking to him and like trying to dodge him because she doesn't know how to break up with him. And she really likes this other boy. And she said it just all happened too fast over the summer. She didn't know what to do. She doesn't know how to, tell him what's going on. So you have that. You have Morticia trying to figure out if she's going to be part of the board. And then if she is part of the board, they keep talking about her mother. I don't know why they're talking about her mother. Did they ever have her mother in anything?
Not that I can think of.
Yeah. So they're talking about her mother.
So
and
something's there with that.
Yeah. And I'm trying to figure out because I think I looked at who her mother is. And
who would play her mother?
I think her mother is that British lady who was on Wolf of Wall Street. She was the aunt of.
I never watched it.
You never watched Wolf of Wall Street? Okay, well I can't explain exactly who she is then. But anyway, she is the mother, so that means that. So Morticia is not Hispanic. Morticia is, I'm guessing, British.
Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, I know that the actual actress, what's her name, Catherine Zeta-Jones, is Welshing. So maybe she's gonna get her mother to be like Welshing or whatever as well. I don't know for sure, but I like it. It's so far.
They do say that a woman, Joanna Lumley, is the grandma Hester Frump.
Yeah.
So maybe that, I don't know if that was the name.
Yeah, that's the lady I was thinking of. Yeah.
Of the character. I didn't know that Morticia's last name was Frump.
Well, yeah, that's because we've never known Morticia as anything other than Adams.
Yeah, I mean Adams.
Yeah, you said Gomez. Yeah,
I know. Yeah.
But yeah, let's see. There is a couple of clips of Uncle Fester, but I haven't seen Uncle Fester in the show yet. Lurch is in the show.
Love Lurch.
No Thing. No, Thing is in the show.
Yeah.
No, It. It is not. Yeah.
Was Cousin It in the first season?
No.
I don't remember it in the first season either.
I don't either, but they should definitely introduce It because everybody.
Yeah, all the hair. Come on.
Everybody liked It. It just walked around looking like Grimace.
Yep.
And you know what? It looked like Grimace and the Hamburglar in one.
both
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
I get it. I see it.
Yeah. But so far it's been good. I really like it. It is cute. It's only shown like 4 episodes of it so far.
Okay.
I don't know if Facebook. Oh my God. I don't know if Netflix is going to drop more or
Are they doing it just every week as the new
because there was 4 episodes that are out, so I don't know if they're like after that they're gonna drop later like more or if they actually split up the season. So that I don't know for sure, but just to give you a little insight of what I do know. But definitely check it out. It is Wednesday and it is on Netflix.
Okay, got it. All right. Well, that is all that we have this week for
Sestra-Tainment.
I hope everybody has an amazing upcoming week. And I guess we'll hear about Happy Gilmore or whatever.
Yeah, next week.
Next week. I think I'm going to talk about Ballard next week because I've been having that for like 3 weeks and I haven't talked about it yet. So I'll talk about that. And so now y'all have a sneak peek. I don't think we've done that before.
No, we never told you what we were going to talk about.
There you go, everybody. Have a great one. Bye.